See, this is why man does this YouTube thing, fam. I know too much, blood. Everything I say comes to light. It's only a matter of time. Had man, cheeky man them in the comment section. I agree with you on some stuff, but I disagree with you on other stuff. You better agree with me on this, fam. Joking though, he ain't a cheeky man. I don't expect everyone to agree with me. I expect there's certain points that I make about whatever topic I expect man to disagree in it. Yeah, this ain't no amen viewership in it. Yeah, like, oh yes, oh whatever master says goes in it. But that Man United football player that forced himself on his gal. Obviously at the time they broke up. I'm guessing the gal said, "Oh, never get back with him." And I remember talking on it at the time. And man always make them videos talking about why I would never defend any of my female family members and that. This is the fucking reason why, blood. They're back together. They got a youth on the way. I was saying, when I was talking on it at the time, to be fair, I did make a video about it. I didn't even say the youth's name. But I think I made a video afterwards, sometime after. It could have been 4 or 5 months later. Right? And I was saying, imagine if the older brother, the dad, or some close cousin that's known the girl from day decided, you know what? Where's his address? And they go over to his yard or catch him out on the street and they step on him. You know that you can snitch on them and they go to jail, you know. Imagine there's certain youths right now probably in jail because they stepped on a youth because he might have mashed up their sister. You know they're in jail right now. And you know, at this moment in time, concurrently, whilst the man there on their sentence and that, the boyfriend and the girlfriend are back together. It's a disrespect. Imagine if that girl's brother, dad, cousin, uncle, whoever, mash up that youth. Imagine if they went to jail and then she got back with him and got pregnant. Ready to drop her you. Soon Land Road. This is why I'll never defend any of my female cousins if they get mashed up by their boyfriend. Now, if it happens in front of me, that's a different thing because it ain't got nothing to do with the girl. No one that I'm sitting with or walking with, if anyone that I'm with gets touched, not even a touch thing, anyone, you get me? You're violating me. It's not even about the next person. You're violating me. What you're saying is I'm an idiot. You can just, put your hands on someone that I'm with or whatever, and then I'm not going to do nothing? Nah, I'm not no dickhead. I'm stepping on something, innit? So, it ain't got nothing to do with the gal or whatever, but there's no way. Man, them watching this right now, if you got some female cousin that's saying, oh, you know, don't do nothing, fam. Because I guarantee you, especially like, if, and I'm not even condoning anyone do this anyway, but I'm saying, like, if it was just some guy that she was dating for a month and he beat her up or whatever, innit, yeah, then there is a possibility she will never talk to him again. That's cool. But if it's some sort of long-term boyfriend and that, like over 8 months or a year, whatever, innit, yeah, don't do nothing, fam. Don't do nothing because we're dealing with irrational, illogical creatures who put feelings and emotion over fucking logic and facts, blood. Your female cousin, whoever, even your auntie, will have you in jail because you stepped on her boyfriend, husband or whatever. She gets back with him. She's not putting no money on your books, you know, fam. She's not working overtime, blood. Nothing. She's barely visiting on a month, if that. She'll have you sitting down while she's lying down with him, blood. So the man them, that don't disagree with me on something, but blood, you better disagree with me on this fucking video. You better agree with me on this video, blood. Yeah, disagree with me on every other thing. Agree with me on this video, because you know it's the truth, blood. And on business, if any of my female cousins are watching this right now and they get offended, I don't give a fuck, blood. If your boyfriend moves to you, if he slaps you over, I don't care, fam. I'm not getting involved, blood. Because are you willing to put money on my books? If you ain't got peace to put money on my books when I'm sitting down in jail, are you willing to work overtime? Are you willing to come visit me every other weekend? The answer's no, fam. So why am I going to risk my livelihood? A while back, one of my brethren, get me, one of his people then was in a situation like that, and people were trying to summon him to go down to this place to step on some gal that rushed his cousin. And he phoned me, asked me about it. I said, blood, don't go nowhere and do nothing to no one, you know. Do you know why? Because the same sort of situation, and this ain't got nothing to do with boyfriends or nothing like that. Your female cousin that's got moved to by some gal. Okay, when you're in jail, because this is what happens, yeah, people will beat up people and that, and then when they get touched on a reply, they'll snitch. I never understood this. How can you mash up someone, get touched on a reply, and then start snitching? I've had it before. I've had man jump out their car, try to move to me, try to step to me, knock them out, and then I'm the one that's in trouble. Blood, you got out of your fucking car. But anyway, so a gal got moved to by some next girls. The family of my brethren are trying to tell him to go down there and sort it out. I told him, blood, don't go nowhere, fam. Do you believe, honestly, I'm asking you this question, yeah? Do you believe she'll put money on your books? Do you believe if she don't have the money to put on your books, she'll work overtime? Give up her Saturdays and Sundays and that whatever. Work instead of finishing work at 5, work till 7 to put money on your books? Is she going to visit you every other week? Furthermore, imagine, because let's say like you got youths in it, yeah? Imagine, yeah, you ain't going to be able to see your youths if you're inside like that. Imagine, yeah, you had a little daughter that was of age, 15 years old. If your daughter got rushed by some little gal and that, would that same female cousin that's requesting you to go over there and do this or do that, would she go down to whatever school or whatever youth club and move to the gal that touched your daughter? This is some retrospectical, whatever you want to call it, fuck it, this is a fictitious scenario. So imagine, yeah, imagine I have a female cousin that's asking me to go and defend her after she gets mashed up by some gal. The questions I'll ask myself is, if I had a daughter that was 15 years old, would this female cousin that's in this situation asking me to go and do this and do that, if I had a 15-year-old daughter, would she go and ride out for her? The answer is no, blood. He told me, no, she wouldn't. Is she? And even if some people say, yeah, I wouldn't that, ask yourself this question. Are they really like that? Are they like that? If they're not like that, fuck them. If they wouldn't be willing to do it for me or my youth, why am I doing it for them? My cousins can't watch this and get vexed. Oh, Jay would never defend me. I don't give a shit, blood. If my little sister's 11 years old, imagine my little sister get rushed. Are you going to go down to my little sister's school and step on every single one of those girls' faces that rushed my little sister? Oh, I ain't like that. Well, fuck you then, blood. Don't ask me to defend you if you want to defend my little sister. You get it, yeah? So anyway, same situation with my brethren and that. Imagine, yeah, years before, 10 years before, innit, yeah? My brethren was in some little trouble and that, and you get me, the same family member was supposed to write like a reference. Yeah, write a reference for him to, you get me, see if he can help him bust case and that. My man 10 years later is still waiting for that reference because this family member is an upstanding member of the community, slash like a doctor or a lawyer or whatever, innit? Like me personally, yeah, if I want a family member to vouch for me, I'd rather my cousin who is a doctor or a lawyer to vouch for me rather than my cousin that works at McDonald's or Asda. You understand what I'm trying to say? My man's still waiting for that letter of reference, that good character reference. Still waiting 10 years later. So hold on. You can't be bothered to write me a little 2-3 page letter at your own time, yeah? But you want me to go down there, step on something, and potentially get locked up. And you know, you might go down there and you might come off worse off. Yeah, trust me. It's gal, innit? Gal, you get me? We underrate gal and that for a reason, innit? Yeah? But there's certain girls that are on this thing. Mentioned this a few times, I mention it again. One of my pagans and that must have tried to run up on some grow, and one Polish woman plugged it in his chest. One shot, dead, blood. So you can't, yeah? Don't underestimate girl, innit? I sleep with one eye open, innit? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I might, you get me? Might have cussed out my girl the night before. She might want to chef me. No, I'm joking, innit? But still, yeah? You might go down there thinking, yeah, I'm going to step on something. It's girl easy, innit? Well, there might be a couple guys with them as well. So you might come off worse off. I'm not backing, I ain't defending no females in my family. I don't business, blood. These will be the same people who watch my thing and think, God, Jay's an idiot. And I'm going to go queer over there. Are you mad? You think I'm going to go and back someone that thinks I'm an idiot? You must be getting mad. You think I'm going to go over there and defend someone? They can't even bother to share one of my videos. They post up all the... I'm not watching nobody. I don't even really have no one from my family members or my Instagram and that. But they see my thing. They probably share all different videos, post all these different bullshit or whatever in it, yeah, on their Instagram and that. I don't even have them on Instagram in it, but they can't be able to share my thing. When man's probably talking something, I must have made one video that they agree with. They can't be able to share it, but I must go and risk my freedom, my livelihood for them. Are they gonna cover my mortgages? No, fam. So yeah, this is the reason why you cannot defend these females and that, because blood, they'll be disrespecting you. Imagine with this football player situation and the gal. Imagine the dad and that really went and they done something to the youth, and they end up in jail for her to just get back with him and implant seed in her. Dumb, man. But that's it for today, man. Stay wise. Done, man.